good with y'all boys, man? Real game official, man. And we back with another lit banger. You see what I'm saying, man? See what I'm saying? We got Grant Hill annihilates LeBron James. He will never be the GOAT. He doesn't seem mentally in it. Everybody getting on Bron, bro. Like, everybody, bro. We gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. I'm sorry, Bron fans. We got to. Because each and every day, man, I gotta make sure y'all is reminded that GOATs don't do this. GOATs don't do what Bron did. And that the legends don't respect what he did his whole career. And the weak moves he made. So I'm gonna make it my job, and we gonna make it our job to go down the rabbit hole each and every video that comes up. So without further ado, man, we gonna get into this video and see what Grant Hill talking about.
Former NBA player Grant Hill grants us with the truth, who once played for the Detroit Pistons, states that LeBron James can't be the GOAT because he's mentally weak. He ain't built like that to be no GOAT. But here's what Grant Hill had to.
And it's coming from a dog. I don't mean to pause it, but just coming from somebody who would have been maybe top 15, top 10. Grant Hill was like that before the injuries. I know about a lot of the old school players. Even before we went down the rabbit hole. I just didn't know about. Excuse me. Y'all bless me in the comments. I just ain't know about like how good Bird and Magic in them was. But Grant Hill was like that. So this coming from somebody certified.
To say the headline reads, Grant Hill on when he realized LeBron James will never be the GOAT. He says, quote, he just didn't seem mentally or emotionally in it. For most NBA fans, the GOAT debate comes down to Michael Jordan and LeBron James. But if you ask former NBA player Grant Hill after Game 4 of the 2018 NBA Finals, the latter doesn't belong in that conversation. He says, quote, he just did not seem mentally or emotionally in it, said Hill, particularly when the game was somewhat close at halftime. They got down, but they fought back in the first half. And then the second half and the third, I think he took maybe one shot. It was not what I expected. And we have all these conversations and debates about GOATs, and this is that or the other, which you can't really have that. You can't really make an argument for that. And to me, when you come out and you're passive and you could have just don't give it your all when your team needs you, you can't really have that conversation as far as I'm concerned, added Hill. And
what happened when we watched the videos? Go, y'all click this. Y'all click this. Like, if y'all didn't go down the rabbit hole with me and see all the meltdowns Bron had in the finals, right up here, it's either on my left side or my right side. Go click on the playlist. F this video. Go on there and go down the rabbit hole. If you're a Bron fan right now, he melted down and folded so many finals, bro. Damn near every finals. And in the playoff games. No energy. No effort on defense. Passive. Like how Grant Hill saying. Passing the ball. Won't take the shot. You see what I'm saying? Missing free throws in the clutch. Down 2 points. Could have easily tied the game and sent the game into overtime. What else? I'm missing a whole bunch of flopping. Bragging about a bubble ring, bro. Going my famous quote on his channel. 8 for 42? Like, come on. Do I gotta keep going? If you ain't watching with me and y'all new to the channel, click that card right there. Click that card, and go down the rabbit hole. And I promise y'all not gonna be Brown fans no more. Or y'all gonna have less respect. Because I ain't trying to just down the man so he won't have fans, but I want y'all to know the truth. He not the GOAT. And the reason why I'm pausing it and I'm telling y'all all of this right now is because everything that Grant Hill said, he is right. He's not hating. It's a fact, everything he just said. Everything he just said is everything we watched this summer. Real Game Official team. I need to come up with a better name. That's kind of trash. OFG. OFG, yeah. OFG family. OFG gang, whatever. Am I right or wrong? Every time this man unfolded in the playoffs, every time his team needed him, everything Grant Hill said is what we saw. It's ridiculous. Let's get back to the video, though.
Speaking of granting wishes, dear Lord, I wish you can grant me one wish. No Ray J. I wish that LeBron James would get exposed for being on steroids allegedly, which we
That
already
too.
know that he's
That too. It's alleged. We ain't gonna sit here and just say that. I ain't gonna get sued on this mug. I ain't gonna sit here and get sued on this mug, but that's alleged that he on that. It get even worse.
on for most of his career. So more and more RBA players all of a sudden getting the courage to speak how they truly feel. The sad part in all of this is that they secretly felt this way about LeBron James for years, but they had to hold their tongue, hold back, and not speak the truth for years because it was against the company policy to be objective about LeBron James. So if LeBron has a poor performance, you better act like you're blind. You better act like it don't even exist. You better play Stevie Wonder out there, my boy. So although they may have felt like LeBron James doesn't even deserve consideration to be in the top 5, they had to literally lie and just go with it because they didn't want to lose their job. They didn't want to lose their job. But now they're seeing the Shaqs of the world, Patrick Ewings of the world, Paul Pierce. Well, Paul Pierce has been telling the truth about LeBron. But
Yeah,
now you see more and more. Now they're following their lead. You know, it's almost similar to when they did
the
that.
Players back in the day, okay, when I was a Bron fan, which was recently until I went down this rabbit hole, I used to always just hate Paul Pierce. I hated him for one because I hated the Celtics. But I used to, every time he talked about Bron, bro, I used to be like, bro, his ass a hater, bro. He just mad because he only got one ring. But, bro, everything Paul Pierce been saying for years is facts. Everything Charles Barkley, I used to be getting on Barkley too. Everything Barkley was saying about Bron is true. For years, they've been saying this. They've been saying it for years. They got balls. They don't care. They must got power in the industry too, because they've been saying that for years and ain't nothing happened to them. For years.
Surviving R. Kelly documentary. The teenage girls exposed R. Kelly for touching them. That's what's happening in basketball with LeBron. It's another Surviving LeBron episode. LeBron James no longer holds the power that he used to because now the power is within the people. You see how the media says one of the writers wrote, he gonna say, when it comes to the NBA fans, the GOAT debate comes down to Michael Jordan and LeBron James. No, y'all wanted it to be that way. But the RBA players, they don't see it that way. And real diehard basketball fans know that LeBron James is overrated. He's had far too much to his advantage, and he still comes up short. So how can you be the greatest? Because he got stats? Because he got one chase down block? Because he got one championship in Cleveland that it took him almost 11 years to get? One bubble title? 2 championships that he won on super teams when he should have won more? Like, make it make sense. Most former RBA players would put Kobe above LeBron James. Y'all can't brainwash us like the Nick Wrongs of the world, the Chris Bru retards of the world, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Kendrick Perkins, the ESPNs of the world. Y'all can't convince us just by showing us stats that LeBron James is a better player than Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. He really doesn't belong in that conversation. LeBron James is too passive. He's too soft. LeBron James is a crybaby.
Now that I'm thinking about it, y'all, I'm about to make like a statement. Now that I think about it, that stuff Jeff Teague was saying, bro, about the PEDs, it might be true. Y'all want to know why, bro? I'm gonna show y'all right here. Look at the, like, bro, look at the hair loss, bro. Look at the hair loss. And it makes perfect sense. Y'all, it makes perfect sense. Jeff Teague said around the time he got to Miami is when he started to be on the PEDs. When he got to Miami, the hair loss, twin. The hair loss, bro. You see it, it's receding. His hair. Then he get to Cleveland, it's falling out already. Before he went, bro, do your homework. Before he went to Miami, Bron had a full set of hair. Bron had a full set of hair, bro. Y'all know why I'm saying that, though? When you on them PEDs or roids, whatever you want to call it, the side effects, bro. You lose your hair. You get sick. Like, you lose your hair. That's a part of the side effects of taking it. So it perfectly lines up. That's why I'm saying it, y'all. Y'all with me? Is y'all with me? I'm making sure y'all with me. It aligns with the time he left Cleveland to go join D Wade and them. He started losing hair. He started losing hair and he never grown it back. Yeah, he doing the transplant stuff, this and that. But that's because he can't grow it back now, probably because of the roids. Yo, that's crazy. So it might actually be true. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because when dude, shout out to this dude. Him putting these pictures through there, I just had to really think about it. Because I was still thinking in the back of my mind, like, the PED allegations, bro. But it perfectly aligns if y'all really, like, think about what I just said. Or if y'all go back and look at his Cleveland days before he left.
Is too passive. He's too soft. LeBron James is a crybaby. He cracks. He folds under pressure. In big moments, LeBron James is going to make costly mistakes. We all know, according to the history books, LeBron James has the most turnovers in NBA history. Now, I'm loving the fact that RBA players are starting to express themselves. The media has lost their power. People are no longer watching ESPN, so they're not being brainwashed by ESPN constantly spewing hot garbage, spewing nothing but rhetoric. ESPN is at its wit's end. And if we being brutally honest, I think that Grant Hill was a better player than LeBron James. Now, of course, unfortunately, Grant Hill was riddled with injuries, but I think that Grant Hill was a better player. I mean, if I was the general manager of a franchise and I had the #1 pick and I had to choose between Grant Hill and LeBron James, I'm picking Grant Hill every time. Could you imagine if you were the Miami Heat, Pat Riley? And can you imagine if you were able to sign a prime Grant Hill and put Grant Hill alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh?
Oh my God.
You're easily going to win 3 or 4 championships.
Y'all just don't know. Do your homework on Grant Hill, bro. I saw his highlights before. Grant Hill was like that. I'm telling y'all, like on some Kobe types. I'm telling you, he might have ended up better than Kobe if he never got hurt. He was that good, bro. Just like how y'all say T-Mac was so good, and if he ain't get hurt, bro, Grant Hill was better than T-Mac.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the GOAT debate, but the Detroit Pistons throwback jerseys, oh my
those
God.
Crazy work.
Legendary jerseys. The 90s uniforms was fire. LeBron James was handpicked for one. There is almost 30 players that I can name off the top of my head that I think is better than LeBron James. And it's not even about I think. I know. He's the most overrated player in NBA history. And if a lot of these players, such as Grant Hill and others, and if they had the teams that LeBron James had, if they had the type of talented teammates that LeBron James had when he was in Miami and when he came back to Cleveland, they would have had far more rings than LeBron James. They came along in a tougher era. And the one thing about Grant Hill, he could go get a bucket. Great ball handling skills. LeBron James is a really basic player. It's not a coincidence that when J.J. Barea guards LeBron James, he locks LeBron James up. Kawhi Leonard, a young pup, locks LeBron James up in the NBA Finals.
for
If
years.
you're physical and you play man-to-man on-ball defense on LeBron James, he's going to get frustrated. We've seen him quit on the big stages. And I've said this time and time before, that what LeBron James does is, and what the media has brainwashed people, they have manipulated people into believing that LeBron James is carrying his team to a victory. More times than not, LeBron James has players around him. He let them do all the work. Then he comes in and they try to paint it as if, they try to sell this narrative as if LeBron James carried the team back. He got the team back in the game. But we've seen him fold in the 2018 finals against the Golden State Warriors. He gets upset and goes off on J.R. Smith for not putting the ball back in the basket, for running away from the basket as the time was running out instead of putting the ball back up. But right after that, LeBron James quits. He got his head down, his body language, his behavioral patterns. It shows us that he's a quitter.
Instead of going into overtime on that MJ and Kobe mentality, I'm gonna win this game. It don't matter.
Seen him have too many 2011 Dallas Maverick moments where he quit on his team and averaged a whopping 11 points.
Shout out to bro. We gonna do some vids. He the method. Dallin Ricks TV, you the method. We finna do more videos on your channel, bro. You got one of the best channels and best vids I done seen. One of the best, besides Uncoop and who else? Like Most Valuable Player, and I'm missing BTM. He up there. And we going up right now off that video from yesterday. We going up off that. He got a good people that's speaking facts and exposing Bron, bro. He got good videos, bro, and he know what he talking about, man. But this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to do y'all homework, just like I be doing my homework. Look at Bron in that last year he was with Cleveland, that 2009 2010 season, and look at his hair. This has nothing to do with the GOAT debate, but it has to do with the allegations that Jeff Teague took back. And we know why he took them back. We don't have to say it. Look at his hair. And then another thing I want y'all to look at is compare how big he is in that last season from Cleveland and compare it to Miami. He look more ripped and swole. Like he's bigger than what he was in Cleveland. He wasn't small in Cleveland, but he's bigger in Miami. So look at the hair and look at how bigger he was. Put two and two together, y'all. We got to start. Our IQ, bro, got to get better. My IQ was horrible back then because I was brainwashed with the media. But let's get out of the matrix, y'all. Let's get out of the matrix this year. In all aspects of life. And we going to start with Bron waking up out of the matrix. Look at the hair and look out how bigger he was in Miami. You see what I'm saying? Because your hair don't just fall out like that fast at a young age. I mean, some people would do. But no, not with Bron, bro. That he might have been on that for real. I just had to say that, man. But if I never watched this video, I would have never really thought about it like that. Because everybody just was like, oh, Bron just lost his hair. Nah, bro, it's because of them roids, bro. Because it came out too quick. He started losing hair way too quick after he joined Miami. But we gonna keep going with this, bro. Every video we see, we on that, man. And I'm gonna give y'all some old school videos too, man. I got that's coming on the channel later on. So y'all just stay tuned. Y'all stay logged in. Like, share, subscribe if y'all new, man. And we on the road to 50,000 subscribers, man. We gonna get there real soon too. So I'm out though, y'all.